Jonathan with Iron Mind Hypnosis here. I recently installed a quote on my wall, something to remind me what's important to me. The quote is actually from Teddy Roosevelt. It's a little speech called "The Man in the Arena," and I'll spare you reading the whole thing, but by all means, look it up. It basically says that the credit, the praise, the worthy thing to be doing is to be in the arena, doing whatever the work is, to toil and sweat and strive, even if it means getting beat up, battered, bruised, bloodied, muddied, just beat to pieces, striving for a worthy goal. And there are only two outcomes for striving for a worthy goal. You get to experience the life of somebody striving for a worthy goal who eventually achieves it. Or you get to experience a life striving for a worthy goal, never stopping, and eventually coming to an end. But so long as you strive for that goal, you're never living a timid life, a cold, meek life, as it's described. No, if you're in there working, trying, and you keep at it, that is not your fate. Your fate is either a glorious success at something important or to have tried something important. Now, there's one other distinction of note that I find useful from this little speech. It's how Teddy tells that the glory does not go to the critic, the person who sits on the sidelines and says how the doer of deeds ought to have done them better. When I think about it, I think about it like there's an Olympic athlete, the absolute prime of their life. They are the prime of their sport. They have trained long hours, probably dozens of hours in any given week, week after week, intensely with coaching, hard work. Their entire focus has been this sport. I think of it like perhaps a high dive, and they're there. They've got a very intricate set of movements to do, and they make their dive, and they complete their dive with all the turns and flips and all that sort of thing. And there's a panel of judges from around the world that the divers never met, with opinions about their dive, and they show up their card numbers. And of course, it's a competition. I'm sure the divers are grateful the judges actually showed up so they can have this competition. But quite frankly, if those judges were in any place to compete, they would be competing. Same goes for gymnastics or ice skating. There are judges, judge the performance. They might even agree with each other. But these people are not out on the ice, not out on the gymnastics floor. Some of them may have actually had that at one point in their life, but none of them are out there now. The person out there now is the performer, the person in the ring, the person on the high dive, the person on the ice rink. It's not the other people who have opinions about, that could have been better. They're not there. They're watching. If they could have made it better, if they could have actually made it better, their job would be to be on the high dive, to be on the gymnastics floor, to be in the ice rink. They're in none of those places. They're watching. So, to you, doer of deeds, hey, you are the one doing these things. Now, if somebody offers useful something from the sidelines, if somebody, perhaps even who's been there before, has tips, every athlete has a coach. That's different than the judge. So, by all means, listen to your coach carefully. And by all means, hope for nice things from the judges, but realize you're the one in the ring. You're the one on the high dive. You are the one on the ice rink, skating a beautiful dance that will never happen anywhere else, unique to this position in time and space. Now, I hope you have a wonderful day. Take care.